Jordan. Hello, mate.
Hello, hello.
Jordan, isn't it?
How are you today?
Good, mate. Good. It was just, out here enjoying this amazing view. The weather was actually improved today. It wasn't like this, wasn't it?
No, it's a really good, nice, comfortable temperature.
Right.
Feels like, I don't know, maybe 20, maybe 20C.
Yeah, I think maybe like 18, 19.
Could be.
Yeah. It's calm. So actually quite lovely. I like taking a walk like this. You know, this is what I was doing for a long time when this guy wasn't around here. So it's fine.
Just walking up and down the bridges.
That's it, man. And this is the city of amazing bridges. And yeah. The topic today, we're going to talk about the pros.
Okay.
The pros here in China outweigh the cons, you know? And what do you think so far? I know your time here.
Pros.
Yes.
And
some of the pros and some of the cons.
Cons.
Yeah, you've noticed so far.
Pros and cons of China. First pro is I think it's a lot more safe than I expected. It's a safe city. I haven't explored every city, of course.
Right.
But yeah, it's a safe city, and here in Tianjin, I like to think that most of the other cities are similar. Of course, that would depend on what tier city you're in. Tianjin is a tier 2 city, so it's higher than, I guess, the majority of Chinese cities, but it's not a tier 1 city like Beijing. So there is just a little difference, but safety is probably the number 1 pro. Number 2 would be, I guess, access. I mean, we're walking on a nice bridge over the river here. We see many taxis and DDs, and maybe we can go down here.
You want to go down that way?
Let's go down. Yeah.
So we used to go this way. Oh, no, there's no way through there.
Okay, that side? Okay. Just depends on what side.
That's it. So if we go this
Maybe?
way, yeah, that's right. We can't go through there. So don't worry, we're going through this way.
Okay, I see. But yeah, we have a lot of access to bridges. This is a nice highway here. It's clean. Nice underpass. Access to our things like banks, pharmacies, money exchange. Tianjin, tier 2 city. We have our own airport. Airport is maybe, depending, I think about 40-minute ride from where we're at right now. The subways are fantastic. There's a nice bus system. I don't see any buses at the moment. There's a bus in front of us.
Right.
All these yellow and blue bikes. You know, where I'm from, we're used to having yellow taxis. We have blue taxis here. And then, of course, you rode your scooter, your motorbike over here. So I like to think that it's accessible for everyone. And then even, I guess it's a subtle thing, some of the curbs, some of the sidewalks here are, how should I say, easy to get on and off of, even if you're like handicapped or disabled. Some of them are lower, like the one across the street. So if you're in a wheelchair or any of that, you will be okay. And even if you go into the subway, there are different elevators and things that can help you out. Like you can see the curb right here, so you can easily get on and off of the sidewalk. And in places like Vietnam, places like Thailand, this can be an issue because they don't always have this nice ease of way.
That's true. I totally agree on the ease of access here in China, not just in the city, but in a lot of the places you go. It's very, very easy. I remember when I used to live in the state, it's not walkable at all. The way it's designed, it's mainly designed for cars. And it's designed for cars and pedestrians as well. So
yeah. So how many states did you visit? You said you were mostly in Missouri, right?
Yeah. I was in Missouri. I was in Memphis. I was in Chicago, and I was in St. Louis. You know, so basically, I was pretty much like moving around whilst I was living there, and at the same time studying as well. So it was fun in some way, but walking it's not ideal.
No.
You know? There was a time, the nearest what is it? supermarket, bro. It took me, what is it, like, I mean, 40 minutes just to walk there.
Yeah, to walk there, yes.
Yeah. If you drive, it's only like 10 minutes. You know, I was like, wow, that's how big and how large.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah,
It looks like someone's having like a little wedding photo or something.
Exactly.
Some nice, pretty ladies for some of our viewers.
Oh, you're gonna see them. They're always taking some stunning photos out there.
Yeah, they love like I guess across Asia. I guess even in London and USA as well. They love like selfies and you know TikTok, Instagram culture.
Absolutely, man. It's actually quite incredible. Let me just find the camera towards them. Basically, let me just show you.
Good words. Quite incredible.
It's actually quite stunning. I think we're just going to get this in the backdrop.
Yeah.
Alright, Jordan, what do you think of and these ladies with their, I mean, impressive, you know, outfit?
They look nice. You know, you can see the more casual. You can see the ones dressed up.
Yes.
You can see the one over there. Looks like I said, some kind of like maybe bridal type dress. I do see a couple to where we did talk about the whole facial surgery type deal over there. I can see it.
Well, that was insane, isn't it? It's the Koreans, isn't it? Yeah.
You know, it's kind of strange to say, but some of them it kind of looks like they're like sucking on a lemon, like they're squeezing lemon, like you know, like a sour face.
Oh, you're right, man. Honestly, I think here it's a huge, really. The way they go about things, they love taking photos, really. Let's back up a little bit over there.
Sure.
You know, I think this is a pro though. For me, I think it's exciting. They're not doing anything wrong. You know, they're just taking pictures. They want to look pretty. But of course, and I think one of the negative, I have to say though, they use too much filter. I mean, the filter usage.
Most of it, I think, is unneeded.
It's absolutely unneeded. And some of them, they're actually quite gorgeous, you know.
Yeah.
They're very, very gorgeous naturally. But
yeah, to me, it's just so complicated because it's a mix of, how should I say, a mix of makeup, filter,
yes.
Of course, lighting, and then you add that on top of like taking 1,000 photos.
Right.
Sometimes it's hard to know what's real. Who is the real person?
Absolutely. Yeah, Jordan, you can stay there and enjoy this view. You've never been here, right? What do you think?
It's nice.
Very nice, isn't it?
Yeah, it's nice.
I know this place, don't I?
Oh yeah, of course. And you're over here showing me. Meanwhile, this is my neighborhood.
Your neighborhood,
And I need to walk around more.
That's it, man. For me, another pro will say, like you touched on this a little bit. You're talking about safety. I really think China.
The Ritz-Carlton. I have mixed feelings about this company.
Is it?
Yeah, but they're very luxury.
Oh, I see. Yeah, so I was saying like the safety here. I mean, all the cities I've been to, never felt unsafe. You know, that's a pro. For me, the cons, people spit.
Yeah, they go.
It's like a kung fu.
They're coughing up a lung, and I'm like, oh, you know, I'm not sure if they need to do that or if they or if just like maybe some people back in the day just got in the habit of doing it, and it's like, oh, my grandpa did it, my great grandpa did it, my grandpas did it, I do it.
It's so true, man. I think part of the reason why because they smoke a lot. And basically, some people just can't stand it. They'll just spit out there.
They love the smoking.
And then sometimes they'll look at you as far as spit after the spot, right? And then you're gonna be like, "What the heck? What are you guys on about, man?" You know, it's actually quite insane. Another comment I would say about China is the hotel situation. Have you ever stayed in a hotel?
Only when I was coming into China with our company. They put me in a really nice luxury hotel. It was super, super nice. Probably the best I've been in, but I can understand that with the hotels, at least even in Asia, it can be hit or miss. It could be good, it could be really bad.
Yeah. So, well, let me just jog your memory, right? Well, since I've been here, there's three occasions I was told. I wasn't told, but it's just like the hotel doesn't allow foreigners. Understand? I think it's a thing that not all hotels have the license to
Oh,
to
yeah.
host foreigners. So I was new to China the first time when it happened in the city as well. You know, I slept at the station. You know, I went to the nearest hotel. It was like, no, we can't accept foreigners. But the guy was trying to help me out. And yeah, so that was not a fun experience at all. But the thing is, there's a solution to that. You can use. Let's stand here for a bit. You can use.
Like Booking, Agoda.
No, not really. This one, the best one, guarantee. I'll say you need to use Trip.com.
Oh yeah, okay.
Trip.com. It will tell you exactly which hotels allow foreigners. So yeah, so you don't have to worry at all. So I think this one is a key tip, really. I don't want you to come here.
So if you're coming to China,
yeah,
you should use a site like Trip.com.
Trip.com is for me. That's one I recommend.
What do you think of Booking? Booking.com.
Booking.com. Not all hotels operate in that way. You understand? So it's a little bit iffy, you know. But to be certain, you need to use Trip.com. Trip.com, you can book your train ticket on it. You can also like just make a reservation, and the more you use it, the more points you get as well.
Yeah.
So that is one thing I like about it. And if you do a review, you also get a reward. And what is another con have you noticed here?
Another con is that, well, you know, we're kind of experiencing it with, I guess, our job. I had it with my apartment off and on. It's starting to get cold, and it's the heating situation.
I think that is just based on you, because I'm not.
Well, maybe it's like, you know, at our job, the heat is I guess it's on, but it's like there's no circulation at the one location, and then it's like people keep telling me, you know, here in China that the heat doesn't come on until like mid-November.
You're right. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is, I guess, if your apartment has radiators and things. My apartment does not have radiators. So that shouldn't apply to me, at least. I know we have another teacher and the other American guy at our company. He told me that sometimes it is cold in his apartment because he's having problems sometimes with the heating as well. So if you're sensitive to hot and cold, to the heat, to the freezing conditions, that could be a negative.
Yeah, I agree totally. I think all you have to do is you just have to make sure that you find yourself what is it, blanket that is, you know what I mean? that can keep you warm.
And for me, it's so hard because, like, you know, at night, like I'm a night sweater. Right. I sweat at night.
Wow.
So if I have a blanket that's too hot, then I'm just sweating all night. I wake up in, like, you know, a puddle of sweat. Right. But if it's too cold, then I'm just freezing. So it has to be like the perfect balance for me. Not too hot, not too cold. Have to have a blanket that's, you know, that's not too thick, not too small.
Right. Totally get it, man. I feel for you, man. You've been through a lot. When the first time I came here,
it's the suffering and luxury.
No, the first time I came here, where I was staying, it was farther out from my workplace in Beijing. Bloody hell, bro. It's like 1 to 2 hours I was commuting just one way.
No.
Beijing is massive, honestly, right?
No.
And I will never do that again.
No, but I mentioned that before, and it's like, yeah, it's not good. It's not good. It's not good. It takes up so much time.
It takes a lot of time, honestly.
It takes up energy.
Yes.
And then depending on how many hours a day you work, you know, maybe, you work a couple of hours, but then you're spending 4 hours total going there. So, I mean, is it worth it? I don't know. Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. It's a preference, but it takes a toll on the body. I mean, I know, like, you know, my grandmother, she had a job in, I guess, the big city in Newark, New Jersey. That's where technically we're from, but it's 4 miles from New York City. So we're part of the greater New York City region. But long story short, she would drive an hour and 15 minutes, sometimes an hour and a half, one way. Yeah. So this is like 3 hours every day of pure driving.
Wow.
Pure driving. And it could be longer if we factor in rush hour. So as the years went on, it just hurt her hands, hurt her back.
Wow.
You know, her neck had problems. You know, the sun, the glare, the sun can hurt your eyes.
That's true.
It's
no worth it. It's no
focus issues because you have to be focused for so long.
Yeah, that's true. So quick advice. just don't stay far away from your workplace.
No.
Make sure you locate yourself, splash the money a little bit. You are a foreigner here. You are going to live a quality life in China. So to feel more comfortable, because you're going to be out there, people are going to look at you, you're going to stare, they're going to take a picture. So when you come to a place like it's yours.
Oh, hello,
you know,
selfie.
there you go.
Oh,
Exactly.
hello.
It can get exhausting. I don't mind that, and that's a pro though. I have to say, here the people are actually quite nice. They are genuinely quite nice. Or the one thing they'll want to ask from you, right? Mainly photo. On other countries I've been to in Asia, if they come up to you, they want to have a photo. They're probably going to say, "Hey, you got something for me, sir?" Do you know what I mean?
Oh, so
they beg. People beg in some countries I've been to.
So, you know, when I think of that, I think of New York City. Like the times that I've been to New York City, I would go there maybe, I don't know, 4 times, maybe 5 times per year.
Yeah.
Sometimes for school trips, sometimes for pleasure.
Yeah.
But a common New York City scam is that you'll see someone dressed in a costume.
Yeah.
You'll see someone, you know, they'll look different. They'll look interesting. You're a tourist. You want to come make some memories, and you want to come have your photos.
Yeah.
So what they'll do, they'll come up to you. They'll say, "Hey, you can take a photo of me,"
Yeah.
and they would act like they're being friendly and nice and it's free.
Right.
But then at the end of the encounter, they'll ask you for $20 or $30. They'll ask you for 25 pounds.
Wow. That's
And if you don't pay them, sometimes they'll get very angry.
Is it?
Some of them will like fight you.
What?
Yeah.
What a pure scam.
Yeah.
Bloody hell. Nah, that's not fun.
I haven't experienced that here in Asia, but I have experienced where it's like, okay, they ask for a photo. Okay, I tried to do the same. Okay, let's have a selfie together with my phone. And then they go, no.
Wow. They're using you, mate.
They go, no.
Yeah, that was like, oh, no.
Or the girls in Vietnam, what they'll do, you know, they'll ask for a selfie. You do a selfie with them. Okay, hello. Oh, xin chào. And then you do the same thing with your phone, and then they're covering their face, their mouth.
Man.
Yeah.
It's a beef steak. Anyways, let's move a little bit from that. Yeah, I mean, for me, the other pro said the food here is amazing.
Oh, I love the food. I love it. It tastes like some of the food that I'm used to.
Right. Oh, I just like the variety of food you can get here. And for me, my favorite is Xinjiang food. I just think that they're better.
Southern food.
Southern food. Oh.
Southern China.
Woo. I think Northerners are going to be jealous, man. You know? Oh, they're going to be like, damn. But honestly, I think in general, wherever you go in China, you are guaranteed to have a superb food. Like in Shanghai, in Guangzhou, in Shenzhen, you know, in Chongqing, in Chengdu, you name it, right? Wherever, of course, in Xi'an, you know, in Xi'an, it's another Muslim, yes, we'll go through this way, another Muslim sort of city. You can find it's not really a Muslim city, but it's just like you find a lot of Muslim there, you know, and the food is awesome there, honestly. And another pro says, yeah, I just like the fact that here in China, it's in a great location of Asia, so you can go to different countries, you know. Like for me, I've been out of the country so many times now, and I tell you what, it's awesome, you know. We've got China share borders with, what is it, 14 countries?
Yeah.
Really? And,
You can go to the north, south, east, yeah.
It's actually incredible, honestly. And there's so many pros I'm thinking of right now.
Even another pro right now. We're walking through a very nice park.
Yes.
A very nice,
So
clean park.
So many parks here. Honestly. Which one is your favorite park?
All of them. All the parks that are nice and clean.
And it's so true. They just kept this parks, right, in pristine condition. Honestly. It blows the mind. Whenever I come to the park, and every city, have you noticed they have people's park? Have you been to one? Not yet? People's Park. Oh, you need to go to one of the People's Park. It's actually quite awesome, you know. So for Jordan, how long have you been here, by the way?
I've been here since August. So
2 to 3 months.
August, September, October, November. I think it's 3 months exactly now.
Wow. There you go, man. By the
3
time
months
you know
exactly.
it, you're gonna be like a year here, man.
Of course.
You're gonna be like, oh, look at me now, yeah. Yeah, I can speak Mandarin. You know.
You know, I've been studying on like Duolingo, so I've been trying on the app.
Right.
I've been considering enrolling in Tianjin University.
Okay.
Maybe for next semester. We'll see how that goes. It's just I'm trying to see how these different schedules go with our company, whether it's, during the semester, winter, summer, before I have too many big commitments. Because I also want to do my own continuing studies, continuing education. That's one thing you can do. And a pro you can also do while abroad. If you want to do something like receive your master's degree while you're abroad, living in Thailand, Malaysia, China, you can still do that. There are many companies to where they'll even support you to have you pay monthly installments. There's some to where they'll give you loans, and a family member. Hello, ni hao. There's even one company to where a family member recommend that I reach out to them. Granted, the time-wise is a longer commitment, but they said that if you reach out to them and you qualify for their financial aid program, then their program could be up to 50% or more off for a master's degree. Oh, let's keep going because the bugs. Yeah, but no, I like all this architecture. So this is the type of architecture that I would study back in America. Some of this is very European, but it's kind of a mix. The big building right here, it's almost very English, very Victorian at least the tips of it. Whereas something like this is a little bit more Central European. But I also still like how they, at moments, try to keep their Asian, Chinese architecture and style. You can see by the top of that building right there, it's still Chinese amongst these other foreign style buildings.
Yeah, true.
The building right there looks almost Roman.
Yeah, very Roman, isn't it? Oh, and yeah. So it's a real good mix here, honestly. It's awesome. So for me, another pro, say like the scooters and the bike.
Yeah.
You can just cycle for so long, man.
Yeah, I don't see one, but I usually use like the blue. Oh, okay, across the street over there. I usually use the blue Alipay bikes. It's a little bit easier. Pretty much one or two buttons, and then you're fine. You can just rent the bike. The longest I've rode, I think I rented a bike for about 90 minutes. I was just riding around for an hour and a half, and I think it cost me maybe, I don't know. I think it was like 7 RMB. What is this? Like, I don't know, $1 a pound or something. I don't know. It wasn't a lot for an hour and a half. It wasn't a lot.
Just sign up. That's it. And what's another pro I'm thinking of? Right here, you have access to a lot of Western food. Yeah,
Western food. So
food. Oh,
I tell everyone I still love my McDonald's. My McDonald's. There's Domino's here, KFC here.
I don't understand.
There's Dairy Queen here. All these American style fast food places, or you can have gourmet style American food. So like, there's a mall nearby here to which I went with someone recently, and they were serving lots of like steaks and very nice chickens, but they was really serving things like tomahawk steaks. Like the steak was maybe like an inch thick, very nice, fresh imported steak. Because that's another pro and a con is about the meats here. So it would kind of depend on your preference. Some people like the meats, some people do not like the meats. And when I mean that by like, some of the meat comes from Australia, some of the meat comes from America, and then some of the meat is local. All three of those are different in taste. So maybe you like the Australian cows, but the Australian cows are different than the American cows. Maybe you like the local, but you don't like the others.
Yeah. Is this still recording, yes?
Still recording, still going.
Whoa, this is so long, my brother.
It's still, I told you, long form videos. So I can just keep going. We can keep talking for a bit, but
yeah, sure.
Yeah, but overall, there's lots of pros and cons here.
Look what I did. I failed to click this stabilizer.
Oh, you was telling me about the shaky cam now. Now I have the nice little gimbal here, and where is your stabilizer? But yeah, I like the restaurants that are like this. Like I said, still very Chinese and local.
It should be all right. It should be fine. I think I wasn't moving my hands too much. Well, it's all right. It's cool.
Yeah, so I'm using a DJI Osmo Pocket 2.
Yeah.
The 3 is out. I highly recommend either one of those, but I think the longest that I've recorded on one of these is about an hour.
Okay.
An hour straight.
Right.
Of course, that kind of, I guess it would make the file sizes go up, but a good pro about the video camera here,
It's always going to be stable.
that too is, I say that if you saw the video, the videos are stable.
Very stable, yeah.
And it chops the video up. It breaks the video up. So it's not like a 20 gigabyte, 30 gigabyte file. It'll be maybe like 10 files. And I think it'll break them up in either 5 minute, 10 minutes, or 15-minute segments. And then you can just string them together.
That's calm still, man. It's actually awesome. Yeah, just keep the size a little more smaller, yeah?
Unfortunately, we don't have all the footage here for you, but we have most of the footage here for you.
That's true, that's true. It's actually fun though, like walking around. You know, like normally I wouldn't do this kind of like, you know, coming on this path, you know, like walking like this. I'm always on my bike. But of course, then once I park my bike, I normally take a long walk at the park.
Yeah.
I think for me, I like going to the park a lot. I've been around.
Yeah, I'll try to find one of the people's parks that you talked about.
Yeah, it's on that side over there. It's not far. It's actually quite lovely, yeah. And there's also like there's an outlet over there behind this mall. It's actually a basketball.
No, it's good to know because like this mall right here is very close to where I'm at.
So what you do? Yeah. What you do?
So I just like walk over the bridge and I'm fine.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, this is good. So
Yeah, this way.
no, we can stay right here.
Oh.
We can walk.
Nah, I'm gonna do this video again.
Well, it's up to you, you know.
I'm gonna do this video again. Nah, not the ones.
You know, we can still record it inside the castle there, or along here.
Along there, yeah, it's fine.
Because my video is about to die off here at this half-hour special 29-minute mark.
No, you got a lot of the good shots. Yeah.
A good amount, a mix of POV, a mix of
Man.
front view that we're getting right now. I managed to get you guys some beautiful people.
You beautiful girls.
Oh, he's excited.
Yeah, the girls are pretty, man. There's Chinese girls. Woo. They put the time in there.
Oh, they try.
Oh, look at this, man.
Yeah, it's great. It's great. There's the castle that I was mentioning.
Yeah. What's that?
I don't know, but I always look. Because like I said, in America, that would be not good. Full of danger.
Doesn't say full of danger.
Full of danger.
Alright, they'll come for you.
They'll come for you.
They'll come for you, mate.
They're not coming for me.
It ain't coming for me, yeah?
So as you can see, here's the public buses that we mentioned earlier. The traffic is okay, but it's almost
Yeah, standing here is better.
yeah.
I think, so I can rest my hand. Look over there. Let's go.
Yeah, it's almost rush hour. I think it's about 4:30ish.
Oh, man. I have to hold this. It pisses me off. I hate making
Yeah,
mistakes.
4:43.
Okay, please don't say nothing.
So I'll give you a quick view here, tour here one more time before we check out. So I hope you enjoyed this long cut. If you guys like these long walking talks, just let me know. I'll definitely keep you guys entertained. I'll definitely show you more of these long walking talks, whether it's me solo or me with the friend here. I'm excited to see when this river freezes over.
Oh,
It'll be cold, but you know,
I know you're gonna love it, man.
I can't remember a time to where I've seen a frozen lake or a river.
Is it?
I don't think I've ever seen a frozen river.
Is it? Well, you're gonna like it when it get. Okay, you don't wanna like it. When
Yeah, it'll be cold. I mean,
When it get cold, yeah.
it'll be super cold.
It's gonna be insane, man.
Yeah.
That's the one thing I'm not a fan of.
But all right, we will end the video here. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. Thank you for enjoying and being a part of the channel and the video.
See you later, alligator.
See you later. I appreciate everything. Goodbye.